What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to part 1 of my how to improve your KD ratio series, and today the particular map we're going to be focusing on is Prison Break, and I've added in clips from other games on the same map to show this method really works. If this is your first time viewing my channel, I always preach that if you play the game strategically and patiently, you can outsmart the enemy and be successful even if you're not the most technically skilled player like me. If you haven't seen my tip guides for newbies, I suggest you go check them out. Yeah, come on, do it. Without further ado, I'm not gonna bore you with a long video, so I'll try and explain this as straight to the point as possible in a breakdown of 3 categories. Let's get into it. Always stick to the perimeters of the maps. It's essential for a high KD ratio. Now, I'm not saying everyone uses this, but for the strategy and sake of holding down an area I'm showing you here, it's gonna be essential. This particular area I'm showing you here is the perfect holding ground, for me at least. You don't have to use this area if you don't like it. There are other options I'm sure you can find, but this is just an area I found to be the most optimal while playing, and I liked it because I noticed a lot of enemies coming along this route, and it's a great vantage point and position to be at. Also, it's an area where they can only come in from 2 directions. If you position yourself in the center of any map rather than the perimeter, anyone can come in from any direction, and it's gonna be difficult for you to watch all directions and prevent the enemy from coming at you if they rush from several directions at the same time. For class setup, I'm mainly using assault rifles because of how big the maps are, and you're gonna need the range. And I'm always using a silencer because the second you shoot without one, you'll expose your position on the enemy radar. Another option would be to use the perk Take Down, because they wouldn't know where to look for you when you kill an enemy. Now, Scavenger is a great perk that I've always used. I never run out of ammo, and this is helpful so you don't have to leave the area or compromise your position by potentially picking up a weapon without a silencer. I also use IEBs in conjunction with the extra lethal perk. This allows me to have something watching my back while I'm moving from location to location, and it will also help you get your kill streaks when it kills an enemy. I also use the motion sensor, which you can also use the extra tactical perk with as well. Think of these as traps. These perks and lethal and tactical setups will add extra insurance that no one will sneak behind you. To add even more insurance, I like to use the guard dog kill streak, only because I'm a dog lover. No, but seriously, the little pup saved me countless times, and you're gonna be thankful for the fluffy little guy. Using the perk off the grid is going to help also. I never have a class set up without it. It keeps you out of the enemy's radars when they have a SATCOM enabled, and this is going to be key. You want to be able to know how to move and where and when it's safe to move. The idea is to get a few kills first, then keep moving. You have to keep moving or you'll eventually expose your position and get killed. Now, if the enemy isn't catching on to your strategy, then I would suggest holding down the area and max out as many kills as possible, like I do in this gameplay, until you feel it's time to move. I'm always moving, checking each point of entry. You don't even have to leave the area. You can just move from location to location while staying within the same area. And that's pretty much all I have for this map. Try this strategy out and let me know how it goes for you, and as I play the game more, I'll be coming out with more tips for different maps. I hope you like this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up and share this with your friends, and if you aren't subbed, hit that subscribe button. This is Spacely signing off. Peace.